Hello, everybody. Oh my god. Hey, Apparition Niggles. Oh, wait, Papa J, PDI, and Palm. Oh my god, hey. Seriously, I loved voicing Beatrice. Oh my god. And Minmus. Hello. Oh my god. Oh my god, I loved voicing Beatrice. I love that. Seriously, I can't remember the last time I had so much fun. Seriously, that was amazing. I love doing that. Now, based on what they said in question mark land here, Beatrice probably isn't going to be in the actual story. Hey, Wolfie Boy Zach, how you doing? Oh my god, welcome to the stream. And, but, yeah, I get that. She's like a representation of the challenge towards the player. But seriously, I love the tea party so much. And I'm going to be looking forward to each tea party after to voice her. Oh my god, I'm serious. I love doing her character. And I would also kill for her dress. I love her expressions too. Oh my god. And before I start with the tips here, I would just like to tell you guys, if you look in the description, courtesy of OA, she had an extra code, download code on GOG for Umineko Question Arcs. So first come, first serve for that. And if you want to download this amazing visual novel, you can get the download code right there in the description of this stream. So everybody thank OA for that. So, oh my god, Apparition, that is so sweet of you. Seriously, thanks. Oh, I try. If I could even be like half as good as somebody like Mary Elizabeth McGlynn or Veronica Taylor, like seriously, that's who I kind of try to emulate when I do voices. Oh yeah, that's right. And go to 07th Mod Team. If you Google, how do I edit? Can I edit that? Wait, can I edit the description? Yes, I can. Let me see if I can, Yes, I can. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Yep, edited. Okay, so with a link to the wonderful 07th Mod site. Oh my god. I can't wait. I can't wait for this, seriously. Let's just go over the episode 1 tips. Okay, so here we go. We have a couple of extra things here that weren't there before. Such as the... Oh, come on, OA! You guys, you're too nice. You are way too nice. I am nowhere near. Veronica Taylor, the original voice of Ash Ketchum. She gave me the idea that I could do this voice. Cause her regular, she also does Manuela in Fire Emblem Three Houses. And my voice is kind of similar to that, so... And she does Ash, so I figure out, you know what, maybe I could do that too. And so you think. And Mary Elizabeth McGlynn has done so much. Oh my god. She has a beautifully deep voice. I love her voice. Seriously. Okay, so let's look at the Witch's Letter 3, which is something that we never saw in the original game. They picked it up but never read it, so let's read it. Are you enjoying the riddle of Kinzo-sama's epitaph? As you are all probably aware, you have very little time remaining. Please abandon any naive hopes of escaping after the storm passes. This game can only end with my victory or yours. When time runs out, I will win by default. There will be no ties. Make sure that you do not misunderstand your current situation. And here's the record. This was all during the credits. And all the different stakes, those conical knives. Had different names of demons that killed different people. Here's the details of the gun that Natsuhi used. Sawed-off Winchester M1894 sawed-off, a sawed-off custom version of a rifle manufactured during the golden age of Winchesters. This special model more than makes up for its shorter lethal range by its portability and old-time cool factor. It can even be fired as quickly as a pistol if one works the lever action skillfully enough. Furthermore, any true lover of old Western dramas can't help but be attached to the one-handed reload, made possible by its characteristic lever handle. To match with Kinzo's personal preferences, it was made to handle 45 caliber cold bullets, long cold bullets. It holds 4+1 rounds. Interesting. This is new information here. The 7 stakes of purgatory, stakes containing the 7 magics that represent the 7 deadly sins. In accordance with their users' orders, they bury themselves into the desired location of the desired target with perfect accuracy. Because they flit about at ultra-high speeds and change their trajectories by bouncing off the walls and the like, they have no blind spots on the part of the body at which they strike. They are extremely powerful weapons, but they cannot target pure people who have not committed one of the 7 deadly sins, or people who have a strong resistance to magical power. Really, Minmus? Interesting. Manifesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay. And here we can see the thing. So, all right, you know what, guys? I think it's time. We have this lovely aquarium background here. I wonder what that could mean. Is there an aquarium on the island? Is it going to be another fragment, like in Higurashi? I assume that's what it's going to be. Good morning. The Golden Witch eagerly awaits your arrival. Please do grant her that wish. Were you able to get a good rest and perfect your strategy? The witch expects a lot from you, and is more than ready to launch an assault right from the start. Oh, interesting. I also look forward to seeing your strategy. The difficulty level is extreme. Jeez. The witch intends to make you surrender all at once. Oh boy. Well, I am up for that, Beatrice. Let's see. Episode 2, Turn of the Golden Witch. Start. So excited! The story is very obviously fictional and fantastic in nature, Any resemblance to an existing individual's locations, blah blah blah.
ほら、ジョージ様、見てください。
Oh, we're starting off with that. They're on a date. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh. George-sama, please look.
可愛いですよ。ほらほら。
They're so cute. Look, look. Oh, jeez, oh my god. She looks like Runa. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is such a cute outfit. Oh my god. Shannon found a pair of hammerhead sharks swimming playfully in the tank and looked as excited as a grade schooler seeing an aquarium for the first time.
本当に可愛いね。
Looks like we're gonna see things from George's perspective this time. Yes, they are really cute.
食べちゃいたいくらいだよ。
Hello, Ji-chan. Almost makes me want to eat them.
そんなのかわいそうです。
Oh, that's so cute. I feel sorry, so sorry for them.
知ってますか？
Did you know?
水族館に来て美味しそうなんて言い出すのは世界中でも日本人だけなんだそうですよ。
I hear the Japanese are only people in the world who go to aquariums and see how delicious everything looks.
そうなんだ。
He thought so. Always showed me the alternate sprite for George. He was wearing a shirt in the original that said Tomitake on it, which is pretty funny because he looks a bit like Tomitake. Hello, Source. I am here. All Might is here. It is. You see. You thought so?
アメリカ人でもイタリア人でもきっと食べちゃいたいって言うと思うよ。
I'm sure even Americans and Italians would want to eat these.
その
似合ってるよ。その服。
Those clothes look good on you. Yes, they do, George. Oh, yay!
本当に。
Really? Shannon clutched at her chest with both hands in embarrassment. She apparently felt like she was being made fun of for wearing these clothes she wasn't used to. Though George's face didn't show it, he had actually said something so completely unexpected that it surprised even him. And he was as embarrassed as Shannon on the inside. However, when he saw how embarrassed Shannon was, he started to imagine he was teasing a girl he liked. And instead of embarrassment, a ticklish amusement welled up in him. Oh! No, he wasn't just imagining it. He really was teasing the girl he liked. Hello, MP. Before now, he wouldn't have expected to hear a line like that anywhere these days. Not even in a manga or something. In fact, if he's seen another couple acting like this, his first instinct would be to start throwing rocks at them. Jesus Christ, man! What the hell? Oh, come on! I thought you were more romantic than that, George. Oh, check the bios. Oh, sure. Servant Shannon, a young but experienced... That is such a beautiful dress! Oh my god, it reminds me of Rana's a bit, except with no slit in the middle. She's normally calm and performs her job efficiently, but she messes up when she gets nervous. Furthermore, Shannon is nothing more than a pseudonym that she uses when on duty, not her real name. Her real name is Sayo, yeah. With Shirimiya George, Eva and Hideyoshi's son, an affable young man liked by everyone in the family. He is currently studying as an assistant for his father's company, and it seems he dreams of making out on his own one day. As the oldest of the four cousins, he acts as their leader and arbitrator. Interesting, so we get the portrait epitaph right away. Okay. But even if someone were to start throwing rocks at us now, I'm sure they'd be no different than confetti celebrating our relationship. Now I can't even remember those lonely days when I felt jealous of couples who were completely oblivious to their surroundings. To use an old-fashioned phrase, these really are rose-colored days I'm living in. I'm so entranced that I barely notice the massive tank in the world's largest aquarium anymore. Instead, all I see are the expressions flitting across Shannon's face as she plays with the fish. Oh my god, George! Oh, jeez. Oh my god, he's so cutie. Oh my god. Oh.
すごいですね。
It's amazing, isn't it?
クジラを泳がせることができる大水槽なんて初めて見ました。
It's my first time seeing a tank large enough for a whale to swim in.
この大水槽がここの最大の売りだそうだからね。
I heard this tank is the best selling point here.
なんでも世界で最大なんだそうだよ。
And that it's the biggest in the whole world.
そうなんですか？
Is that so?
それはすごいですね。
That's amazing.
本当に素敵です。
It's really wonderful.
水槽じゃなくて、まるで海の一部をナイフですっと切り取ってここに運んできたみたい。
Hello, Jeffrey Tran, and I don't remember if I said hello to Ji-chan before. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you for joining us.
Doesn't even look like a tank at all. More like they sliced off a part of the sea with a knife and brought it here.
そうだね。
You're right.
これはもう立派な小さな海だね。
This really is a little sea. Stingray is sad. I always thought it was weird how stingrays had such human-looking, like almost like emoticon faces underneath them. I always thought that was pretty funny. Despite its size, I haven't thought of the tank as anything more than a tank. That's why I found her metaphor so interesting. Oh, you're Gabi on the Discord. Hello? Jeffrey Chan? I'll remember that then. No matter how far humans broaden their experiences, they always end up viewing the world through the lens of their own values. Is this like an alternate spelling of lens? With an E at the end? I've never seen it spelled that way. I don't know if that's a British thing or something. Maybe that's why it's so interesting to interact with people who are have different worldviews. I voiced my thoughts on this. She responded.
確かにこれは本当の海ではないかもしれません。
True, this may not be the real sea.
でもここに泳ぐ彼らが海だと信じたなら、これは確かに海なんです。
But if those little guys swimming in the sea, in their belief is the sea, then that's what it is.
たとえ有限の水槽の中だったとしてもね。
Even though they're inside a finite tank.
海だって有限ですよ。
The sea is finite too.
仮に無限だったとしても。
Then again, even if the sea were infinite,
私たちは生きているうちにどれほどの広さを行き来できるんでしょうね。
how much could we cover in our whole lives?
きっとそれは海よりずっと狭い。
I'm sure it'd be only a minuscule fraction of the sea.
Oh my god, Nagels, apparently that is an... Nagels said apparently that is an error so common that it started showing up in actual different dictionaries. Yeah, the plural is lenses. Yeah.
確かに。
You're right.
皮肉な話だね。
It's ironic, isn't it?
世界はこんなにも広いのに、僕たち人間のほとんどは自分の国からも出ずに生涯を終える。
Even though the world is so vast, most of us humans live our lives without ever leaving our own country.
そこが完成された世界だと信じられるなら、
If the inhabitants of a place believe they're living in a complete world,
たとえ狭い井戸の底だったって立派な世界で海なんです。
and even the bottom of a narrow well can be a wonderful world, an entire ocean.
そこに住むカエルにとっては
At least to the frogs that live there.
Shannon, who spent her days as a servant on a small island 10 kilometers in circumference called Rokunjima, said that with a smile. This is very similar to a speech at the end of Saikoroshi. Interesting. Makes sense. Turn of the Golden Witch. Ushiromiya Battler. Ushiromiya George.
Ushiromiya Jessica. Ushiromiya Maya.
Ushiromiya Kendo. Ushiromiya Kraus. Ushiromiya Natsuhi. Ushiromiya Eva. Ushiromiya Hideyoshi. Oh no, Kraus was this. This is Ushiromiya Rudolph, sorry. And that's alright, sugar. It's Ushiromiya Kirie. Ushiromiya Rosa. Nanjo Chiramusa. Rono Genji.
Shannon.
Canon. Goda. Oh. Hey, jeez. Beatrice. Oh, Beatrice! Wait, is Beatrice gonna be in this main story? Wait, what? Oh my god, wait. Is Beatrice gonna be in the main story? After we finished walking through the whole aquarium, look at all these backgrounds we have, like these extra backgrounds, it's crazy. You could tell how much budget he had to work with, with Umineko and Higurashi compared. Wait, Beatrice is not going to be in the main story, is she? Wasn't she supposed to be like a representation or something of like the questions being asked in the tea party? If she is in the main story, I will be so happy. Oh my god, jeez. After we finished walking through the whole aquarium, we had a small late afternoon lunch at a restaurant with a nice view. The word buffet has the power to make any boy's heart leap. I was like that myself once. But with Shannon beside me, this buffet felt different. I couldn't shamefully pile on only the things I liked. Hello, Guppy Force. Welcome to the stream. My glasses are all foggy. Hold on a second, jeez. Oh, much better. Okay. I was, how should I put it, worried about my appearance, and chose a menu suited for a snob. Toast, salad, and coffee. That's totally understandable, OA. I gotta say, if it's tempting, like, cause when you wanna keep slim, like, and you go to a buffet, it's like, oh fuck, you've got to be fucking kidding me. So like, the key is to fill up on food that's not fattening, like, but that you still like. That's the key I found to losing weight. Apparition is wabba fat, like that, like, yes, wabba wabba, like that, right? I would say, jeez. Oh jeez, that's what you're thinking of, apparition. If I'd been myself, I would have made a pile of oily stuff like yakisoba, mashed potatoes, gratin, and so on. I really like potatoes, George.
シャノンはそんな程度でお腹が足りるのかい？
Shannon, is that going to be enough for you?
だとしたら、男ってのは本当に燃費の悪い生き物らしいね。
If it is, then I guess we men are animals with very bad fuel efficiency.
別にそういうつもりじゃなくて。
That's not what I...
On Shannon's tray, there was only tea and salad. Maybe the mere fact I thought she was a whole plate short proved I was thinking with a man's stomach.
ジョージ様こそそれで足りるんですか？
Actually, I should be asking you the same thing.
男の方はもう少し召し上がった方が良いかと思います。
Don't you think men should eat a little bit more than that?
普段のジョージ様だったらもう少しお昼を召し上がられていると思いますよ。
I imagine you normally eat much more for lunch, right?
しまった、そうか。
Oh, right, dang.
シャノンには僕が本家で昼食をとるとき、どれくらい食べてるのかバレてるんだったね。
Come to think of it, you already know how much I eat normally because of meals I've had at the head family household.
はい。
Right there with you, Ji-chan. Jeez.
That's right.
だから今日はお腹の具合でも悪いのかと思いまして。
So I was worried you might have an upset stomach today.
Shannon was kind enough to guess that I wasn't feeling well. Looks like my stupid attempt to show off made her worry. And apparently my stomach wasn't going to let me show off any longer.
いやもう白状するよ。
Okay, I'll confess.
ついついカッコつけちゃってね。
I was just trying to look cool.
女の子と一緒だからって遠慮しちゃって。
I held back just because I was with a girl.
だと思いました。
I thought so.
親族会議でのお昼の食べっぷりから考えて、それではとても足りないと思いましたので。
Considering how much you eat during lunch at the family conferences, I thought this was nearly enough.
遠慮なさらずに、どうぞもう一皿を取りに行ってきてくださいな。
Please don't be so reserved, and feel free to go choose another dish.
ずるいな。僕ばっかり恥ずかしいよ。
It's not fair for only me to be embarrassed.
じゃあシャノンはどうなんだい？
What about you, Shannon?
普段からこんな小食で後ろ宮家のお勤めがこなせるのかい？
How will you be able to keep up with the Ushimiya family workload on such a sparse diet? Oh my god, Shannon! Oh my god, oh my gosh, jeez! Oh jeez! God damn it, I don't want to spoil something for Higurashi! Oh god! There's a character who comes in Higurashi Part 7 who says, oh my god! And that's like her catchphrase. Shannon fell silent and blushed bright red. Apparently I wasn't the only one showing off. When I realized that, my embarrassment disappeared completely.
なんだ、シャノンもそれじゃ足りないんじゃないか。
Oh, so that's not enough for you either, is it?
そうだよそうだよ。普段のランチならもう少し量が多いものをペロリと平らげてたよ。
Yeah, you usually eat a bit more than this for lunch.
女の子のお腹は魔法でできてるから、これでも平気なんです。
Woman's stomach is made of magic, so this is enough. Oh.
ということは僕たちは互いに見えっ張りだったってことになるね。
So, we've been both showing off to each other.
もう遠慮はなしにしないかい？
Let's not hold back anymore, shall we? These two are too adorable, seriously. Jishan. I smiled to show that I wouldn't make fun of her anymore, and rose from my seat.
せっかく沖縄まで来たのにゴーヤを食べないのはもったいないからね。
After finally coming to Okinawa, it'd be a waste if we didn't eat some bitter melon.
ゴーヤの炒め物でも持ってくるよ。
I'll go get some fried bitter melon or something.
シャノンも一緒に行こうよ。
Shannon, come with me.
ほらほら。
Come on.
Yes.
To anyone watching us, we might seem like an incredibly charming and embarrassing couple. But it's only after becoming a couple that you realize. To us, this exchange of words is everything, our entire world. That's why no matter how much everyone else stares at us with like expressions, we never notice. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're too cute! Indeed, at this age, I finally understand the feelings of couples who want to endlessly flirt without any regard for their surroundings. Oh my god, I love these two so much! After I returned with a plate piled up with fried food, Shannon arrived with a pretty cake. While laughing at our fake stoicism, we resumed our lunch.
せっかく海を一望できる展望レストランなのに、あいにくの曇天が悔やまれるね。
Even though it's a restaurant with a view of the sea, it's so cloudy. Luckily, our window seats gave us a view of seaside scenery, so grandiose that it extended even beyond our field of vision. However, because of the cloudy sky, we were only seeing a fraction of its usual beauty.
そうですね。
That's right.
晴れていたらさぞや真っ青な海を見せてくれたでしょうに。
If it were clear, we'd undoubtedly see a deep blue sea.
そうだね。
Yep.
普段六軒島で海を見慣れてると思うけど、ここの海はきっと格別な青さを見せてくれたはずだよ。
I'll bet you're already used to seeing the sea around Rokunjima, but this deep blue of the sea here would surely have been a sight to see.
残念だな。
It's a real shame.
でもお仕事の最中に見る海はどんなに青くても灰色と同じです。
We have 25 people and it's only a half hour in. This is insane. You guys are amazing. Oh my god, seriously, you guys.
Oh, but no matter how the blue sea is at work, it might as well be grey to me.
Really? Wait, is Shannon colorblind?
今日はお仕事中じゃないから、その
Is Shannon colorblind or something? Or is she just talking about the fog?
But I'm not working today, so,
Apparently, Shannon was doing her best to say an embarrassing line. But I didn't let her get off easy.
惜しいな。
So close.
ジョージ様と二人きりで見る海なら、たとえ灰色でも真っ青に見えます。
Oh, I see. She was trying to do a line. If he'd only said, "When watching the sea alone with you, George-sama, it looks deep blue no matter how grey it is."
って言えたら、100点満点でご褒美だったんだけどな。
I'd have given you full marks and a prize.
すみません。
Oh, jeez! cute! The Sumi energies! Oh my god, that is so cute!
I'm sorry.
ご褒美は何だったか聞きたい？
Want to hear what the prize was?
その聞いてもいいものでしたら。
If you don't mind telling me.
ダメ。
No,
教えない。
I won't tell you.
ずるいですよ、そんなの。
That's not fair.
Oh, James, welcome to the stream. I know, isn't that great? You got to see a very cute maid. I can imagine that hundreds of miles away, like a doctor in a small clinic in a rural village is like feeling disturbance in the force. It's like, I know I should be somewhere. Someone with my exact voice is on a date with the most adorable maid in the world. Yet I don't know where she is. Ah, jeez. When I was in elementary school, I was always the kid who got bullied. Yeah, I know what you mean, George. When everyone teased me, I grew nervous and speechless, to the delight of bullies. Back then, I wondered why everyone teased me. But now, teasing Shannon like this, I understand why. This is so much fun. It's hardly the same thing, George! It's hardly the same thing! I can play with her emotions however I please. And I can have them all to myself. George, that's hardly the same thing. Jeez. Right now, I can't think of any greater pleasure. That's why I have to go easy on her. It's not as though as I want to make her feel embarrassed and upset. So I decided to be nice and change the subject. Best not to be too obstinate. Oh wow, this British accent really works with him, doesn't it?
お昼が終わったら海岸を歩いてみないかい？
When you finished your lunch, do you want to take a walk on the beach?
ひょっとすると雲が晴れて素敵な海が見られるかもしれないよ。
Maybe the clouds will clear up and we'll get a beautiful view of the sea.
そうですね。
That's right.
行ってみたいです。
I'm gonna go see it.
うん、そうしよ
Yes, let's do it.
う。でもそのケーキも本当に美味しそうだね。
But that cake really does look delicious.
僕も同じものを持ってこようかな。
Maybe I'll go get one of those too.
いけません。
You mustn't.
お昼にそんなに食べた上にケーキまで食べたら太っちゃいますよ。
If you eat cake after eating so much, you'll get fat.
ジョージ様は秀吉様の血が濃いみたいですから気をつけないとおデブさんになっちゃいます。
It looks like Hideyoshi-sama's blood is pretty thick in you, George-sama. So you'll get chubby if you don't take care.
じゃあシャノンは僕がおデブになったら嫌いになっちゃう？
Yeah, ooh, yeah, we get an F in the chat for George. Jeez, oh my god. Oh, poor George. Shannon, come on. Shannon, you won't stop liking me if I get fat, will you?
僕はたとえシャノンがおデブになっちゃっても嫌いにならないよ。
After all, I wouldn't stop liking you if you got fat.
そういう意味じゃなくて
I didn't mean it that way.
ちゃんと体を気遣わないと健康にって。
If you don't take good care of your body, it'll be bad for your health. Oh.
母さんにもよく注意されるよ。
Mother wants me all the time too.
やっぱり僕も太極拳とかを始めて運動しないとダメかな。
I wonder if I'll have to take up Tai Chi Chuan or something like she does and get some exercise.
ダイエットは無茶な運動よりも食生活の見直しから始めた方がいいんですよ。
When going on a diet, it's better to start by rethinking your eating habits, rather than just exercising all the time.
その上で運動を重ねないと効果が出ないんだそうです。
Apparently, the exercise only helps if you're eating well first.
Well, yes and no, Shannon. But generally, yeah. Exercise will work. You'll see results of exercise a lot better if you're eating well. I personally have a weight loss sandwich that I make that is really delicious and has very few calories. That helped me lose 50 pounds over the course of a couple of months.
つまりそれはデザートのケーキは控えろってことだね。
In other words, you're telling me to hold off on the cake, huh?
じゃあ仕方ないからシャノンがそのケーキを頬張るところを眺めていてあげるよ。
And I guess I'll just have to gaze at you while you stuff your cheeks with it, Shannon. Oh!
そのケーキ丸々一つはさすがに食べ過ぎだと思いますけど、半分くらいだったら大丈夫かもしれません。
Goddamn pauses! A whole cake is probably too much, but maybe just half of one would be okay.
これ本当に美味しいんですよ。
Yeah, it's really delicious.
Shannon got her own cake and tried to move half to my dessert plate. I had no doubt that she wanted to share the delicious cake's flavor with me. However, I meanly pulled my plate away from her. Oh, I'm sorry, Jeffrey-chan. She blinked in surprise. She couldn't seem to figure out if I was refusing the cake or not. Thank you so much for coming when you could. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So I winked, opened my mouth, and said, ah. Ah!
それが一番したかったんですね。
So that's what you really wanted.
I wish I could do better. I think it personally sounds a bit grating. Oh wait, I know it could sound better.
もうジョージ様は甘えん坊です。
I hope it's not too grating on you guys. If it's uncomfortable for your ears, then I'll try to do something else with it.
Jeez, you're such a pampered child, George-sama.
Ah! Oh my god, she's too cute.
Okay, say ah.
With a partly embarrassed, partly exasperated face, Shannon offered the cake to me with a fork. Tasted like a cheap chocolate cake you might find anywhere, and yet it was exceptional. Because eating cake in such an embarrassing way, as if we were a couple of perfect fools, had been my dream for many years. Oh my god, George! It made this cake's flavor heavenly. If the earth is destined to end, I wouldn't have any regrets if it happened right now. Oh no! No! No, George, not in a story like this. You don't say that. Oh god. It was such a moment of bliss. Oh no! Please don't have something bad happen to them right here. Oh god. Are they on the island already? Wait. Oh, they're just on a beach somewhere. After that, we gathered shells, ran from waves, and enjoyed each other's company while walking along the beach. In the end, the clouds never parted. However, we both believed that the sea reflected in our eyes was a deep blue. Oh, these guys are too cute! Seriously, I don't want anything bad to happen to them like before. So, yep, we're on a new fragment, it looks like. God damn it, James. Oh, and welcome to the stream, James. Really? Oh, yeah, that's right. I said that before. Sorry. Jeez. Oh, wow, 28. I have to take a minor bathroom break. Sorry. I will be back as quickly as I can, so, yeah. Hold on just a second. By the way, speaking of weight loss tips, from George and Shannon not wanting to eat too much. Diet vanilla Coke. Almost ready. Sorry. Alright. Oh, thank you, Ji-chan. You're way too nice to me. Seriously. I just love vanilla Coke, but vanilla Coke is way too sugary, and it's vanilla Coke no sugar is amazing, and it's great because there's no calories, and it fills you up. That's the key to weight loss, right there. Hello, Happy D. Welcome to the stream. I just got back from a bathroom break. And it looks like we're going to pick up again, so let's go. George and Shannon are on a very cute date, and I'm currently terrified for them because things are just way too happy right now. It looks like this chapter will be from George's perspective.
なんだか幸せすぎて怖くなります。
Somehow, I'm so happy that it scares me.
たまに言うね。
You do say that from time to time.
何を怖がることがあるんだい？
What is it you're afraid of?
私、後ろ宮家にお仕えする使用人です。
I'm a servant of the Ushinya family.
そんな私が後ろ宮家に連なる方とこうしてご一緒してるなんて。
For someone like me to be walking like this with a member of a family.
その過ぎたことのように思えて。
It just felt like it was too much for me.
僕もびっくりしてるよ。
I'm also surprised.
シャノンちゃんと出会ったのは昨日今日のことじゃない。
Cherry Coke is cool too. But the key part of it is the no sugar part. Hey, jeez. I didn't just meet you yesterday or today, Shannon-chan.
何年も前から面識もある。
We've known each other for years now.
でも年に何度もない親族の会合の席で挨拶をするだけ。
However, we can only meet during these family meetings that happen only a few times a year.
そんな君とこうして一緒に過ごせる関係になるなんて全然想像できなかったよ。
Back then, I couldn't even imagine having this sort of relationship. I could spend time with you like this.
それはシャノンもでしょ。
It was the same for you too, right? Is it not clicking forward?
私はその
Huh?
想像だけはしてました。
Did imagine it.
Oh! Oh my god.
いえ、
No, I mean,
想像というよりは妄想みたいなもので、
maybe I should call it a kind of daydream.
いつも紳士的で思いやりのあるジョージ様とご縁があったらなって、妄想してただけで。
I just think about what it'd be like being in a relationship with you. I thought he was always so gentlemanly and considerate. There was only ever a fantastic daydream.
Hello, Peekaboo. Welcome to the stream.
じゃあ僕たちの縁は君のその信じた心のおかげだね。
Then we must have your believing heart to thank for our relationship.
思う力には魔法が宿るんだよ。
Magic dwells in the power of love.
だからその魔法がきっと僕らを巡り合わせてくれた。
So I'm sure that magic brought us together.
そうですね。
You're right.
多分きっとそれは本当に魔法だったんだと思います。
I really do think it was magic.
でもね、そんなことはないんだよ。
But, you know, that's not exactly true.
僕の中でも毎年出会うたびに美しく見違えていった君の存在はとても大きくなっていた。
As you kept looking more and more beautiful every year, you became a larger and larger presence in my mind, too.
そして君にとっての僕も同じものだとしたなら、
If the same thing happened to you,
今日ここに僕らがあることは必然の結果であって魔法や奇跡なんかじゃないのさ。
and the fact that we're here today is simply an inevitable consequence, rather than something caused by magic or a miracle. Ji-chan, are you talking about, does Beatrice get a new outfit in the next tea party? That'd be interesting, but I love her dress so much.
No,
奇跡はあったんです。
a miracle did happen,
ジョージ様。
George-sama.
She stopped walking down the beach, gazing out beyond the sea.
奇跡？
A miracle?
魔法
No, it was
だっ
magic.
たんです。
It happened.
Oh my god. Does Shannon have reading Steiner like Keiichi? Or is she referring to something innocuous? I was bewildered by that slightly mysterious phrase, which I sometimes heard her use.
魔法か？
Magic, you say?
はい、魔法です。
Yes, magic.
言っても信じてくれないでしょうから言いません。
I doubt you believe me if I explain, so I won't.
でも確かにその魔法には私とジョージ様を巡り合わせてくれる奇跡を叶える力がありました。
This bit of magic definitely had the power to grant the miracle that brought us together.
それは何かのおまじないのこと？
Are you talking about some kind of ritual?
そうですね。
Yeah,
そういうものの類かもしれません。
you might call it something like that.
一つ違うのはおまじないなんかじゃなく、
Except that
本当
it
に本当の魔法だったという点です。
goddamn pauses. Except that it really was magic, not just some ritual.
Maybe it's all girls, not just Shannon, who tend to treat encounters as miracles or coincidences. For a man like me, an encounter with a girl is 70% hard work to try to make her like you, 20% courage, 10% coincidence. Those are 20% skill, 30% the power of will, 30% 50% plain, and 100% reasons to remember the name. God damn it, I don't remember the lyrics. "20% pressure, 30% skill, 100% will. There's the to remember the name." God damn it! It's been so long since I've heard that song. God damn it! Seriously, I'm getting too old. Okay. No, no source. It's the "We the mad scientist is so cool, son of a bitch." Is that's so coughing? Hey, jeez. Jeez. The part that means everything to her is a much smaller factor in my mind. Maybe the way of thinking itself is calculating and typical of men. Soars, you did too. That's cool. But if I said that out loud, it might dissolve all kinds of magic. To my mind, there were lots of coincidences, compromises, and expended effort on both sides before we gained the relationship we have today. That is absolutely true. Anyone... Oh, I love this song. Oh, wow, this is so cute. Jeez. Oh my god. This is the type of BGM that, as a teenager, I would listen to this BGM all the time. I would play it out loud on speakers on the computer in my parents' house, and I would jump around the room imagining all kinds of scenes to it. Like, seriously, I played the main theme to all the, like, the orchestrated versions of Final Fantasy 7 and 8 songs. I just straight up blasted it out of my computer speakers in the early 2000s and late 90s, which probably annoyed the fuck out of my parents. And then I just, like, was just jumped and danced around the room, like, imagining all sorts of scenes. Things like this. Oh my god, this takes me back. Oh my god, jeez. A lot of times when I was working late in the lab, when I was back when I actually had a job in scientific research, there's a lot of times where I was alone in the lab, and I used to play music. And as I was waiting for the thermocycler to finish, or a gel to finish running, or something like that, I would put on a song and just, like, very carefully, I'm not reckless, I would very carefully just, like, dance around the lab and make sure nobody else is there, because I was usually the only one in the lab or that part of the building. Just, jeez. I'm just imagining all sorts of things. I love this type of music so much. You guys have no idea, seriously. Seriously, I would just, like, all these kinds of beautiful background music from various shows. I really love it. Oh god. Anyway, back to the story. Sorry for going on a tangent. I am nowhere near as smart as Christina. Jeez. I am nowhere near as smart as her. Oh wait. Not even close. But if I said that out loud, it might dissolve all kinds of magic. To my mind, there were lots of coincidences, compromises, and expended effort on both sides before we gained the relationship we have today. At the culmination of all that, we get to spend this joyful time together, and if she wants to call that magic, I've got no objections to her choice of words. So I'll stand up for that magic. George, you are sweet. You are just a sweetie, seriously.
そうだね。
You're right.
同じ運命を100回繰り返したら、僕と君がこういう関係になる結果は一度しか起こらないものだったかもしれないね。
If the same fate were repeated 100 times, maybe you and I could get into a relationship like this only one of those times. Oh God, George, don't say that. No, that's not true. That is not true. You were together in the previous reality, and you are in this one as well. Oh God. Don't you dare say something like that. That would be way too painful. Oh God, George, no, please don't say that. Oh God, no, 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 please don't say that, George.
互いを意識し合いながらも、僕たちは他人行儀な関係を今も続けていたかもしれない。
In the other instances, even though we'd be aware of each other, maybe we would have only maintained a reserved relationship after all this time.
そんなよその世界の僕らから見れば、今の僕たちはまさに奇跡のような関係に違いないだろうから。
From the perspective of those other me's and you's, you and I are undoubtedly in a miraculous relationship right now. Oh God.
そういうのじゃなくて、
That's not what he meant.
本当に魔法なんです。
It really was magic.
男の方にいくら言ってもこういうのは信じてもらえないんでしょうか。
No matter how often you tell men something like this, they'll never believe it.
カノン君も全然信じてくれませんし。
Canon couldn't believe me at all either.
信じるよ。
I believe you.
僕が信じなくて魔法が解けたら嫌だからね。
I'd hate for the magic to fade away because I didn't believe in it.
ジョージ様。
Ah!
Georgie-sama.
Oh my God, jeez. I just love how they say Georgie. It's just too adorable and it would fit with her. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. In a small voice, I apologized for saying something that trivialized her magic. Shannon seemed to be glad to hear me say that. After all, if two people believe in the magic of love, it becomes eternal.
そうそう。
Oh, that's right.
僕からわがままが一つあるんだけど、聞いてもらえないかな。
I was wondering if you'd be willing to agree to a little whim of mine.
はい。
Yes?
何でしょうか。
What is it?
そのジョージ様って呼び方、
You call me George-sama, right?
嫌いじゃないけど、もうなしにしないかい？
It's not that I dislike it, but would you consider not calling me that anymore?
もちろん後ろ宮家では対面もあるだろうから、六軒島での普段まで強制はしないよ。
And this is what they were talking about during the meeting the first time. When he said, like, I thought you agreed not to call me that. Oh, I see. When they were alone. Oh, jeez. Of course, you have to keep up your appearance with the Ushimiya family, so I wouldn't force you to do so during your everyday routine on Rokunjima.
でも二人きりの時はなしにしよう。
But when we're alone, I'd rather you didn't call me that. I think the music is a bit loud. Did I just reset the song? Is there no way to control the volume? Okay, I guess not. Okay, OA. You gotta go to work? Well, thank you so much for coming. I'll see you later, okay? Thank you.
Mm. そういうルールにしよう。
Yes, let's make that a rule.
ルールですか。
A rule?
もし破ったらどうなるんでしょう。
What would happen if I violated that rule?
そうだね。
Hmm.
ルール違反には何か罰ゲームがないといけないかもしれないね。
Oh, jeez! Oh, Karachi reference again! Oh, jeez! Maybe we should have some kind of punishment game if you break the rule.
そうだな。何がいいかな。
Yes, what should it be?
聞きたい？
Wanna hear?
いえ、聞きたくありません。
No, I don't want to hear.
何がいいか僕も考えておくことにするよ。
I'll have to think about what it should be.
はい。
Okay.
ジョージさん。
Oh, jeez! Yeah.
素敵な響きだね。
I love the way that sounds.
嬉しいよ、シャノン。
I'm so happy, Shannon. Oh,
私もサヨという名前があります。
I also have another name. It's Saya.
そっか。
I see.
ルールはフェアじゃないといけないね。
The rules got to be fair after all.
僕もそれを守って、今から君のことをサヨと呼ぶことにするよ。
I'll follow it too. And from now on, I'll call you Sayo.
いいね、
Okay?
サヨ。
Sayo? Oh, look at that! Look at him smiling! Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my god! I held her shoulder and drew her close. When I forcefully pulled her delicate body towards me, she dove into my chest like a doll. Oh my god. This is too romantic! It's gonna go get all fucked up by the end, I know it! Oh god! As I held her head in my arms, we both looked at the horizon.
真っ青な海だね。
What a deep blue sea.
この海を二人で見られてとても嬉しいよ。
I'm so happy we got to look at this sea, just the two of us.
私もです。
Me too.
この真っ青な海をあなたと二人で見ることができて
I'm so glad
と
to
て
have.
も嬉しいです。
Goddamn pauses.
I'm so glad to have a chance to look at this deep blue sea with you.
As we gazed at the great sea and a light began to sprinkle down, we kept listening to each other's heartbeats. Oh my god. I love it. Oh god, this is too cute. I'm sorry, you guys. The sound of waves blows into my ears. No, it's the sound of an enraged sea. I wonder who this is. Clearly a perspective switch. My body, bathed in painfully cold splashes, does not allow me to forget. It won't let me forget the memories of the day my old fate was broken and smashed. Once, tomorrows were literally like looking into a mirror. All I ever saw was the person I already was. Tomorrow was absolutely no different from today. That was my old fate. But then, for the first time, I saw a different fate beyond the mirror. The witch whispers to me, "Ah, who is this?" She tells me to take a bite out of the fruit of knowledge. She torments me, saying I'll be furniture as long as I stay in God's paradise. Is this Shannon? Oh god, wait, hold on. So I decided to choose the path of knowing love and try to become a person. Those days were like sweet honey, but at the time I didn't realize that they'd be a start of a new kind of suffering. Oh no! I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! Too good to be true! Oh god! I've arrived at a small island on a motorboat I've only just learned how to use. No, this can hardly be a small island. Is this a flashback to when Shannon first appeared on the island? Or something else. I don't know what this is exactly. No, this can hardly be called a small island. It's little more than a rock jutting out of the water. Oh my... Okay, so this is a flashback. Because the shrine was like blown up or something before. Okay. On this rock is a torii and a small shrine. It was probably built to worship the guardian deity of Rokonjima. Is it Oyashiro-sama? Even though I don't know exactly what it signifies, I know it has to be something holy. Because this was destroyed by the time at the beginning of part 1, so this is some kind of flashback here. Even in a place like this, I've got to take just one more look around to see if there's anyone who might get mad at me for coming. I see nothing but the stormy ocean, Nijima looming in the distance, and the waves breaking against Rokonjima's steep cliffside. I ready myself, timidly approaching the small shrine, and take the mirror that lies there as an offering. The mirror looks old, cloudy, and dirty. That would probably make any normal mirror seem horribly cheap. However, since the mirror has been placed in this small shrine, its appearance seems to give some kind of sort of divine quality to it. Is the mirror the key mentioned in the epitaph, I wonder? And there's one thing I can tell. This is no simple mirror. It may seem like an old, battered mirror to a non-believer like myself, but it has great significance. Is it really okay to break this? After being captivated by honeyed words. No, it isn't really a mirror. This is the life I couldn't escape until today. My fate. I'll break it. I'll smash it, and seize the life that lies beyond this mirror. If I don't smash it, my life will be a pair of pacing mirrors forever. Nothing will ever change in the slightest. And the witch whispers to me. She tempts me to take a bite of the fruit of knowledge. Or maybe I've already tasted that fruit. After all, I've already experienced those maddening emotions, just as Adam and Eve felt compelled to pluck their fig leaves. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so this servant, because they said furniture, is probably really is looking for the gold. And this is probably the key. They probably figured out the epitaph. And I bet this is the key mentioned in that thing. That's what my theory is by now. If this is indeed Shannon. Just as Adam and Eve felt compelled to pluck their fig leaves, I could no longer go on without breaking this mirror. I've struggled with conflicting emotions for many days before this moment. Inside my heart, the virtuous part of me kept on fighting the part that sides with the witch. Is someone helping the witch? Oh God. Is it Shannon? Helping the witch? Oh no. But she got killed, like she was one of the first people to die in part 1. Oh God. And now, here I am. Did the part of me that's here right now win or lose? There's only one thing that I know. To obtain something, you must be ready to lose something. That is the process of equivalent exchange. Jeez. Cowards who don't risk anything, who never try to change anything, will never be given the key that opens the path to a new future. Yep, it's the key! Yep, yeah, it is the key. Okay, that mirror is the key. Okay. At least that's what I'm thinking. That key is already in my hands. And that key is to break this. To smash it. Is there any other effort I can make? As furniture imprisoned in Rokonjima? No. This is the only way for me. Come, have courage. I'll free myself from being mere furniture. By accepting a new kind of suffering, I'll become human. There's surely a small, yet large trial I must impose on myself. Come on, smash it. I'll smash to pieces the eternally unchanging fate that imprisons me. I raise the mirror high. I think back on the days of conflict that came before. Is this really Shannon? It's gotta be one of the servants. So, is breaking the mirror part of the epitaph? I'm sorry to imprison it. It doesn't see anything about breaking the mirror. the shore that Chu will tell you of is probably the island with the shrine. And there sleeps the key to the Golden Land. Interesting. That's probably that. Okay. So yeah, this is probably the key. So, behind the broken mirror, is it going to say the 6? Something about the 6 chosen by the key? Just taking a sip. I think back on the days of conflict that came before, and finishing my reflections in the blink of an eye, I throw it down. The thunder roars, crying out against me for my outrageous act. It truly is the hatred of angels trying to banish me from eternal paradise. My God, Shannon! Jeez. I look it down in the mirror tumbling at my feet, broken in 2 equal parts. And after making sure I've accomplished my task, I scream up at the raging skies. It is Shannon. Oh my God, Shannon clearly has a lot more going on than we thought.
Yeah. 約束は守りました。
I've kept me promise.
今度はあなたが約束を守ってくれる番ですよね。
No, it's your turn to keep yours, right?
Did Beatrice, or whoever's doing Beatrice... Damn, Shannon. You have a lot of going on, clearly. Thunder roars once more. I've already been banished from paradise. So I'll have to struggle on my own if I want to live. The witch told me. That is the single element of this world. To lose it means losing the world. Like how a canteen with a hole in the bottom can't be filled, no matter how much water you pump into it.
約束は守りました。
I kept my promise.
今度はあなたが約束を守る番です。
No, it's your turn to keep yours.
私の願いをどうか
Please,
叶えてください。
grant me wish.
ベアトリーチェ様。
Beatrice Summer.
It's to be with George, isn't it? Oh my God, that is so epic! That is epic as shit! I love this opening! Let's go to Rokunjima, find the secret of the Golden Witch, and get that gold and save everyone's lives. Are you ready, people? Umineko no Koro ni, no Naku Koro ni. Rondo of the Witch and Reasoning, the PS3 version called. Woo! Let's go! And this is totally going to be copyright claimed, but I don't care because I don't even have enough to matter, so yeah, jeez. I'm here too.
So am I.
I'm here too.
I'm here too.
Oh, the whole family is just really gripped.
Poor Maria. Oh god, jeez. And yep, when we know what that is, jeez. Welcome to Rokunjima! My mind wandered. Shannon clearly has a wish. A wish. Back to the days when I could barely imagine the happiness I have now. I was a middle schooler at the time. A normal girl who thought about love as much as you'd expect of someone that age. But in truth, it was wrong of me to have that dream. After all, I'm furniture. Furniture is nothing more than a tool, not a human. As a person less than human, simply receiving an education was an enormous blessing. So in reality, even thinking about falling in love was more than I deserved. The Ushirumi family conference was a customary event held every October. My relatives sometimes visited at other times. Of course, they didn't just come to drink tea. On this day, Eva's family was visiting the head family on Rokunjima. Okay, so this is a pretty big flashback here. I wonder what Shannon's wish is. It was probably to be with George, wasn't it? Minmus, that is so nice of you to say. Seriously. Hello, Antonio. Lovely to have you here. The 3 members of Krause's family and the 3 members of Eva's family had gathered in the parlor and were having a friendly chat about recent events. Genji had supposedly told Kinzo of Eva's family arrival, but he still hadn't come down. He was probably immersed in his research and couldn't spare the time. This often happened, so the others waited patiently for their fickle father to arrive.
Ho?
Ho? Yeah, that's his freaking catchphrase. Rena has Ho! And Rika has Nipa! And Krause has Ho! Like,
それは頼もしいじゃないか。
how promising.
お父さんのところでたくさん勉強して早く手助けができるよう頑張りたまえ。
Make sure you work hard under your father, building the skills you'll need if you want to lend him a hand soon.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
今は父の紹介でたくさんの人生の先輩方に本当に貴重な勉強をさせていただいています。
I've learned countless precious things from the many experienced people Father has introduced me to.
そのいずれも学校では学べないことばかりです。
And these were all things I could never have learned in school.
学校で習うのは国語算数やない。
When you're at school, it's not math and language you're learning.
ものを学ぶ姿勢と態度を学ぶんや。
What they're really teaching you is the right outlook and attitude for learning more.
その基礎ができて、ようやく生涯をかけた勉強が始まるんやで。
Once you got that base, you can finally start a long period of study that lasts your entire life.
ここをな、勘違いしとるやつは生涯学べん石頭や。
People who don't get this end up spending their entire lives as whole lives as fools and never learn.
国語算数で満点取れても会社じゃ役に立たへん。
Just getting full marks in math and language won't do you any good at your company.
全くその通りだよ。
Indeed, that is exactly right.
秀吉さんの教育方針はいつも本当にご立派ですな。
Hideyoshi-san, your style of education never fails to impress.
ジョージもまだまだ半人前や。
George isn't quite a full man yet.
それを常に忘れんで、勉強に励むんやで。
He better always keep that in mind and embrace his studies.
よしなさいよあなた。
Stop it, dear.
ジョージはいっつも一生懸命頑張ってるわよ。
George is always giving it his all.
ねえ。
Right?
本当に立派ね。
Truly admirable.
うちのジェシカにも爪の赤を分けてもらいたいわ。
I wish our Jessica would learn from him.
チェ
Sheesh.
まだテストの結果を根に持ってるのかよ。
Are you still holding a grudge about that test score?
受験勉強は私なりにやってるって。
I'm studying for tests as best I can.
こんな席でまで言うことはねえだろうよ。
At least don't say it here.
うぜえぜ。
Pissing me off.
Once people started praising George for his diligence, the conversation usually turned to Jessica, who hated studying. Let me tell you, Jessica, you guys are Generation X. You'll be okay, but us millennials, and may God help Generation Z. It doesn't matter how many years you spend in school. It just matters who you know. And you guys are rich, so you'll be okay. That's something I learned. Doesn't matter how much you know, it just matters how much you can suck up to people. I wish that wasn't the truth. You guys are rich. You'll be fine. Jessica made an openly displeased face, as though she'd known this would happen.
Yare yare.
Yada yada! My my.
ジェシカは勉強と一緒に少しはおしとやかな言葉遣いも学ぶ必要があるんじゃないかね。
Schoolwork aside, it seems Jessica has better learn to choose her words a little more gracefully.
後ろ宮家の家紋を背負う一人娘がそれではみっともないな。
How improper for the single daughter who bears the weight of the Ushimiya family crest.
あら、これはこれで魅力的よね。
Ara ara. Come now, she's quite appealing in her own way, isn't she?
時代は変わるのよ。
Times change.
男に食わしてもらうために定粛を装わなくてはならなかった時代はとっくに終わってるんだから。
The time when we had to act all modest to entertain men ended long ago.
そうそう。
Yeah, the Ushimiya. No, they'd be Gen X. The Ushimiya cousins are Generation X. Yeah. James, yeah. They were born, yeah. Yeah, they're Generation X.
That's right, that's right.
やっぱエヴァおばさんは分かってますね。
I knew you'd understand, Aunt Eva.
Oh,
今日は頭痛が特にこたえます。
my headache is truly trying today.
大丈夫ですか？
Are you okay?
夏日おばさん、顔色が優れないみたいです。
Aunt Natsuhi, you're looking a bit pale.
ありがとう。大丈夫です。
Thank you, I'm fine.
でも本当に月日が経つのは早いものね。
Still, time really has flown.
半ズボン姿で浜辺を駆け巡ってずぶ濡れになって帰ってきた日がついこの間のように思います。
It feels just like yesterday when you would run around half naked by the beach and come back soaked.
それはジェシカちゃんも同じよね。
Wasn't your Jessica-chan the same?
今じゃお化粧の仕方にだってこだわるレディーなんだから。
And now she's a lady who fusses over how to put on makeup.
眉にこだわりがあるのね。今日のあなたとってもキュートよ。
I see you focused on your eyebrows. You look really cute today.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
By the way, oh god damn it, that reminds me, I have to get my eyebrows done next week because they're getting really bushy. Ah, jeez. Oh god damn it. I never get a chance to go into the city because there's one place that does it really good in the city, and it's like, why should I even bother going to anywhere else when it's the same price everywhere to get my eyebrows done? And it's just like, I never find the time, and I was like, jeez.
誰も気づいてくれなかったんで自信なくしてたとこです。
No one noticed, so I was a bit unsure of myself.
A full smile rose to Jessica's face as the results of her own studies were finally appreciated. Eva smiled back in the same way. Then she turned that smile towards Natsuhi.
ダメよ、夏日姉さん。
Come on, Natsuhi-ne-san.
自分のこの小さな変化にも気づかなくちゃ。
It's a local place in Brisbane, Ji-chan. You must take notice of small changes in your own child.
かわいそうなジェシカちゃん。
Oh, poor Jessica-chan.
一番最初にお母さんに気づいてもらいたかったでしょうに。
You-
ねえ。
Eva, I missed your voice. I missed your amazing voice with all its crazy inflections. You probably wanted your mother to notice first, didn't you?
いいんですいいんです。
No problem, no
あ
problem.
の人そういうの全然気づかない人なんで。
That person never notices anything.
ジェシカ、
Jessica,
母親をあの人呼ばわりとは感心できんね。
I cannot condone you speaking of your mother in such a fashion.
謝りなさい。
Apologize.
言葉遣いについては後でよく言って聞かせます。
Later, we'll speak to you at length about your language.
チェ
Cheh.
お子様は邪魔だってんならそう言ってくれよ。
If you don't want kids getting in your way, just say so.
私は席を外させてもらうぜ。
I'm gonna take a step outside.
ここは空気がよどんでるぜ。
It's getting stuffy in here.
ジェシカ。
Jessica.
Jessica was still at the age where tests and entrance exams are pretty nerve-wracking. Recently, she'd clashed often with her mother, who was enthusiastic about her education.
失礼いたします。
Excuse me.
Jessica, who was trying to leave the parlor in a bad mood, bumped into Shannon, who was pushing a serving cart filled with tea.
ああ、シャノン。私の分のお茶はいらないぜ。
Shannon, no need to worry about my tea.
私は庭でもほっつき歩いてくる。
I'm just gonna go wander around the garden.
お嬢様？
Lily.
シャノン、お茶が冷めます。
Shannon, the tea is getting cold.
配膳を急ぎなさい。
Serve it quickly.
失礼しました。
My apologies.
Shannon hadn't actually done anything wrong, but Natsuhi, who felt like something shameful to herself had been shown, lashed out at her emotionally. This was something that often happened in the Ushiromiya family, but it seemed Shannon wasn't strong-willed enough to just accept it and move on. Beatrice granted Shannon's wish of being with George, didn't she? That had to be what she wished for, because she just told George in that other flashback that magic is what brought them together. And then Beatrice, or whatever, went and killed Shannon. But I'm not sure, you know? I'm not going to blame everything on Beatrice, because I bet you there's other forces at work that we have even no idea what's going on. I still think the military is going to be involved somehow. But it seems Shannon wasn't strong-willed enough to just accept it and move on. She shrank back and cowered while serving the tea. She had the unfortunate habit of making more mistakes when she cowered. Her pitiful appearance ruined the peaceful atmosphere that had existed a moment before. It wasn't really Shannon's fault, but she thought she might be the source and felt a pressure on her chest. Her shaking fingers made the utensils clang, and you couldn't have called it graceful, not even just to be polite. Oh, hello, March Hare. Lovely for you to join us. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. The more pitiful she appeared, the greater the silence grew. The more irritated Natsuhi looked, and the more Shannon cowered. Shannon's thin neck felt like it was being suffocated and choked by the reaper known as stress. At that time, George spoke brightly, blowing away the stiff atmosphere.
これはいい香りだね。
This smells nice.
何の紅茶かな？
What kind of black tea is it?
これは
This is.
言わないで。
No, don't say it.
当てるから。
I'll guess.
これは特徴的な匂いだから多分わかるよ。
It's a very distinctive smell, so I probably know it.
アールグレイ。
Is it Earl Grey?
多分そうだと思います。
I think it probably is.
多分アールグレイで合ってるよ。
Yes, I'll bet it's Earl Grey.
台所に戻ったら紅茶の缶を見てごらん。
When you get back to the kitchen, check the tin.
ほう。
Oh,
ジョージ君は紅茶に詳しいのかね？
George-kun, you know a lot about black tea, don't you?
お世話になっている社長さんに紅茶の詳しい人がいまして。
Interesting, they talk about black tea. Given what we just found in the last tea party. One of the company presidents who looked after me was very knowledgeable about black tea.
講釈を聞いているうちに少しだけわかるようになりました。
I managed to pick up a little while listening to him discuss the subject.
ああ、お好み食品の社長さんかい。
I'm sorry, wait, what? I can't say words. Wait, what? 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 Wait, what? What? Wait, what? What? Wait, what? 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 Wait, what? 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 Oh my god. Okay. Oh god. Oh my 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 god. Oh jeez. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, jeez. Okay. Sorry. Just got regained my composure here. Okay. Seriously. Oh my god. Okanogi. Oh my god. So they are involved. Okay. Ji-chan, please, for the love of God, please play Minagoroshi. Oh my god, jeez. Oh my god. Okay, I'll get back to the story. I'm sorry. Play Minagoroshi, Ji-chan, please. Oh yeah, you're probably waiting for the mod, or 07th mod. Damn.
Oh yeah, the president of Okanogi Foods. Totally normal food company.
あの人、そういううんちくは得意やな。
Yep, that little trivia is that guy's specialty.
紅茶の名前って産地を示すことが多いんでしょ？
The names of black tea often refer to the places they're made, right?
じゃあこれはアールグレイという土地で栽培されたのが由来なのかしらね。
So, did this come from a place with that name?
昔イギリスにグレイ伯爵という人がいたそうで、その人にちなんでつけた名前だそうだよ。
From what I've heard, there was a person called Earl Grey in England. Long ago, and he was named after him.
ちなみにこの特徴的な匂いは茶葉のものではなくて、ベルガモットというみかんの親戚にあたる果物でつけたものなんだって。
Furthermore, this distinctive smell doesn't come from the tea leaves, but from a fruit called a bergamot, which is a relative of the mandarin orange. Bergamot is Edelgard's favorite tea in Fire Emblem Big Houses. I know this because she is my one true waifu of that game. Oh god, Edelgard is so amazing. Oh god, she is so cool.
そうなの。
Is that so?
初めて知りました。
I never knew that.
そういう知識を持っていると、紅茶もより美味しくいただけますね。
Learning things like that makes tea taste all the more delicious.
酒もタバコも同じや。
Same thing goes for alcohol and cigarettes.
嗜好品はロマンをたしなむもんやで。
Luxury items for the taste of romance.
こういううんちくが味わいを深めるんや。
Knowing stuff like this deepens the taste.
薬の能書きと同じよね。
It's the same as reading the list of benefits on a medicine bottle.
夏日姉さんも愛用してる頭痛薬の説明書、今度はじっくり読んでから飲んでみなさいよ。
Ava's voice actor? I love what you do with your voice. Seriously, I love how she does this. Oh, everybody loves Bernadetta. She is an adorable cutie apparition. She is just precious, Bernadetta. Jeez. Natsuri-ne-san, you should try reading the explanation on your favorite headache medicine someday.
それはいい。
Okay, Ji-chan. Thank you so much for coming as long as you could.
That's a wonderful idea.
今夜試してみなさい。
Try it tonight.
ええ、試してみます。
Yes, I'll do so.
シャノちゃん、そのポットを開けてごらん。
Shannon-chan, try opening that pot.
茶葉の中にベルガモットを乾燥させたものが混じっているのを見つけられるはずだよ。
You should find some dried bergamot mixed in with the tea leaves.
Yes,
入っています。
it's in there.
オレンジの皮を乾燥させたようなものが混じっています。
Something like dried orange peel is mixed in.
うん。
Yes,
多分これがベルガモットだね。
that's probably bergamot.
アールグレイの香りの主成分だよ。
Hello, Guppy for us. The main ingredient in Earl Grey's scent.
匂いは鮮烈だから味がきつそうな印象があるけど、素直で飲みやすい味なんだよ。
The scent is vivid, so you might expect the taste to be intense, but it's still gentle and easy to drink.
ミルクティーにすると香りもまろやかになって素敵かもしれないね。
If you make it with milk, the scent should become more mild, which works
みん
great.
なに注いでポットに余った分があったら、ぜひミルクティーにして飲んでみるといいよ。
If there's anything left in the pot after you've poured for everyone, you really should try drinking it with milk.
はい。
Yes,
ありがとうございます。
thank you very much.
Oh, Shannon, this is too cute. Oh, okay, jeez. Sorry. Okay, good night, Source. Thank you so much for coming. George gave her a small wink. Shannon finally realized that George had kind-heartedly swept aside the tense atmosphere in the room, and he had done it for the sake of Shannon herself, a cowering servant. The Ushiromiya family did not pamper their servants. Any display of awkwardness would be harshly punished, so it was rare for them to be given a helping hand like this. Thanks to George's kindness, Shannon managed to regain control of herself and finish serving tea without further incident. As long as she stayed calm, she could carry out her work elegantly and flawlessly. By the time the black tea was laid out on the table and its elegant scent filled the room, the atmosphere had completely returned to its former peaceful mood, and everyone praised George's knowledge. Shannon wanted to thank him for saving her, but it didn't look like she would get the chance. So she decided to at least thank him inside her heart, praying to God that George would hear it as she pushed the serving cart away.
George 兄さんは昔からそういう時には助け舟を出してくれるんだよ。
George Nissan always lends a helping hand at times like that.
話題をさらりと変えてくれるというかさ。
By changing the topic or something.
Shannon and Jessica were in the rose garden. Jessica still hadn't returned to the parlor after getting in a fight with her mother, and was nonchalantly killing time here.
思い返せば、こういう助けられ方をしたのは今回が初めてじゃない気がします。
When I think back on it, I get the feeling this wasn't the first time he's helped me like that.
Thank you, James, for the chip, by the way.
Whenever I made a careless mistake and George was around, I'm pretty sure he'd always naturally smooth things over and restore harmony.
Maybe it wasn't something direct as picking up a fork that had been dropped, but that was his way of caring. Even servants have their pride. They want to fix their own mistakes by themselves, and if a guest lends them a hand, they'll lose face.
そういう空気を読むのが得意なんだろうぜ。
He's really good at reading between the lines when stuff like that happens.
ま、ジョージ兄さんの美学なんだろうよ。
Well, I guess it's kind of like an art to him.
あの人、妙にキザったらしいところあるからな。
That guy's more of a show-off than he looks.
そんなことありません。
That's not true.
とっても素敵な方だと思います。
I think he's a really wonderful person.
Ah!
ひょっとしてシャノン、ジョージ兄さんに惚れた？
Ah, she guessed it!
Shannon, you haven't fallen in love with George Nissan, have you?
For once, Shannon had disagreed with Jessica in a slightly forceful tone, which immediately caught Jessica's attention.
いえ、そういうことはないかと。
No, that's not it, I think.
そういや、ジョージ兄さんってあまり浮いた話を聞いたことないし。
Okay, bye, MP. Have a good night. Have a good meal, I should say.
Come to think of it, I've hardly heard any stories about George Nissan in love.
あれ？
Huh?
確か家庭的な子がタイプだとか前に聞いたかな。
I think I remember hearing him say that family-oriented girls were his type, didn't I?
そりゃいいぜ。シャノンぴったりじゃん。
Sweet! That fits you perfectly, Shannon.
私がですか？
It does.
そんな、私にはそんな資格ありませんし。
I am not suitable for such a thing.
Oh, nonsense, Shannon. I think you'll be a wonderful mother.
資格はあるぜ。
Not suitable. Like how you aren't.
何年も昔から顔を合わせてて、半ば幼馴染状態。
Yep, you are absolutely an Osana Najimi. Jim, with how long you've known him.
You've known him so long. You're practically a childhood friend.
互いに男女であることを意識しないナチュラルな関係ってのは一度意識し始めるとトントン拍子らしいぜ。
They say when you start from a natural relationship where you don't think of each other as a member of the opposite sex, things start to move pretty fast once you finally start thinking about it. There's no doubt.
Jessica loved teen magazines with this kind of story. And she was always getting excited talking about that kind of thing with her friends. She was very quick to pick up on love stories like this. So this wasn't the first time Shannon had been exposed to this kind of story. But this certainly was the first time she started thinking of George as a member of the opposite sex. She was furniture, while George was an honored guest and a member of the Ushumiya family. Until now, she'd assumed that even imagining any deeper relationship with him would be impermissible. Yep, Jessica is totally shipping them. Jeez. So she hadn't thought of it. Since it was someone else's problem, Jessica poked fun at it, seeming to enjoy herself. It was all Shannon could do to hide her blushing cheeks. If George were to appear at a time like that, she'd have no chance of keeping her cool. They saw George come out from the entrance hall of the mansion. It looked like he'd seen them as well. He headed over, waving his hand. Shannon had to frantically try and regain her ordinary composure before George reached them.
おじいさまがやっと降りてきたよ。
Grandfather finally came down.
あとは大人たちの話になるからって追い出されてね。
Now they're having an adult discussion, so they chased me out.
そりゃ抜け出して正解だよ。
Ha! Escaping that was the right choice.
じいさまの顔を拝むくらいなら疫病神にキスした方がマシだぜ。
It'd be better to kiss the angel of death than looking at grandfather's face.
そんな言い方は悪いよ。
You shouldn't speak that way.
ただ、おじいさまは僕らのことを疫病神だと思っているかもしれないね。
But you know, I think grandfather might think of us as angels of death.
何しろ、事業用にお金を借りたいという話でやってきたんだから。
After all, we came here to talk about borrowing money for business reasons. That's right, this wasn't the customary annual October family conference. Eva's family had visited to apply for a business loan from the head family. Kinzo had vast resources, and he lent those out to his children. Of course, they didn't borrow money because they were living in poverty. How would they expand their businesses with the vast sums they wanted to borrow? How much interest would be attached, and how long would they have to repay it? This wasn't the sort of loan designed for the poor. It was a loan for those who were on the offensive. Kinzo strictly judged whether it would be worth lending out his fortune, and afterwards he strictly oversaw its use. So Rokonjima would sometimes play host to this spectacle, where relatives visited and described their businesses to Kinzo. To the parents, these meetings burdened them with the strain of having to move a vast amount of money. But to Jessica, who lived on this isolated island called Rokonjima, it was a precious opportunity to meet with her cousins. So being able to talk with the occasional guests such as George like this immediately cured the bad mood she'd gotten from that fight with her mother. Oh.
うちも全くケチくせえぜ。
My family's totally stingy too.
金なんて余ってるんだろうから、暇よく貸してやりゃいいのによ。
They've probably got money to spare, so why not lend it out graciously?
うちの親父もじいさまも、どうせねちっこくもったいぶってんだろうぜ。
dad and grandfather will probably get pig-headed and act all important.
お金を貸すとき、慎重になるのは当然のことだよ。
It's natural to be prudent when lending money.
もちろんうちの父さんも借り入れた分で事業を拡大し、しっかり返却できるプランを持って訪れてる。
Okay, Minmus, I'll see you next time. Holy shit, we've got 32 people again. How the fuck did that happen? Oh my god, you guys are incredible. Seriously, you guys are fucking incredible. Oh my god. Of course, my father would prefer to use what he borrows to expand his businesses, and he came with a plan that promises a solid probability of repayment.
あとはプレゼンテーション次第ってところだろうね。
Everything else is left up to the presentation.
本当は脇で見させてもらって勉強したいんだけど。
Yeah, good night, Minmus. See you next time. So glad you could come for so long, seriously. But I really wish I could watch from the corner and learn.
母さんに追い出されちゃったんだよ。
Mother chased me out.
ちょっと残念かな。
I'm a little let down.
親方様はクラウス様やエヴァ様のことを今でも子供の頃と全く変わらないように叱られるようです。
It seems the master still tends to scold Kraus-sama and Eva-sama as if they were kids.
そんな姿を息子のジョージ様にきっと見せたくないのでしょう。
I'm sure she didn't want to let her son see that.
As Shannon hung her head, she thought back on a scene familiar to those who worked in the mansion. Even Kraus, who acted haughtily towards his siblings, was still treated like a child by Kinzo. Shannon herself had often seen Kinzo slap Kraus and tell him to sit up straight. It was probably very embarrassing to be coerced like that at his age. Taking care to avoid being present at times like that was one of the important responsibilities held by the servants working here. However, the fact that Shannon had ended up witnessing such a scene meant that she'd messed up at least once in the past.
そうだろうね。
Yes, I'd imagine so.
それを察して姿を消すのも子供の務めかな。
Maybe figuring that out and staying away is part of a child's duty. ああ。
それにしても今年もこの庭園の花は本当に素敵だね。
That aside, the flowers in this garden are truly splendid this year. George stressed as he said that, and he smoothly changed the subject away from one that was a little gloomy. This time, Shannon noticed it too. This person, George, could sensitively figure out the situation and always change the subject to something harmonious out of kindness. It was so smooth that Shannon hadn't noticed it until today. Today, Shannon really had to admire the way George did that. I'm just thinking about what we saw Shannon do in the opening. I guess she was so desperate and thought the family was just really too strict. And the only way she could possibly be with George would be to have a chance at getting the gold. Hello, T. Lovely to have you here. I guess, yeah, I just guess that would be the only thing that they thought they could think of. That Shannon could think of, I mean. She probably loved George so much that she just wanted to inherit the gold so she could be with him, so Kinzo wouldn't have any reason to object to their marriage. Or the parents, for that matter. Today, Shannon had to really admire the way George did that. Of the boys close to Shannon's age that she'd known, nearly all had been classmates during her period of mandatory education. But they had all been young, and none had possessed the composure George had. Mere moments ago, he'd been just another guest. But right now, she couldn't help but think of him as something more. However, such thoughts were mere distractions from her work as a servant. Shannon tried to chase them away with a small shake of her head.
Huh?
どうしたんだよ?
What's up?
いえ、何でもありません。
No, it's nothing.
お茶のご用意をしましょうか。
Shall we make some tea?
先ほどのアールグレイを改めてご用意します。
I'll prepare more of that Earl Grey.
紅茶の名前覚えてくれたんだね。
So you remember the name of that tea?
嬉しいよ。
I'm glad.
さっきはお気遣いをありがとうございました。
Thank you for your concern back then.
Shannon was finally able to put her gratitude into words. If you wrote it out, it wouldn't be very long. But Shannon had needed a little spark of courage to say it out loud. But George played dumb.
何のことだい?
Whatever do you mean?
お礼を言われるような覚えはないけど。
I don't remember doing anything I should be thankful. He seemed to be playing the gentleman in his own way, letting her know he wasn't doing it out of a desire for gratitude. George's response seemed to be more or less exactly what Jessica had predicted. I love these two so much. Oh God. She couldn't help but burst out laughing.
なあ?
See?
こういうところ気ざったらしいだろ?
Isn't he a bit of a show-off at a time like this?
いえ。
No.
そんなことは。
That's not.
Jessica poked fun at Shannon as the latter remained silent, red-faced. George didn't know the details, but he naturally joined in, laughing the same way. The three of them lazily walked around the garden, catching up on recent events. George, as the oldest cousin, talked about his life experiences. Jessica talked about recent life on Rokunjima, and Shannon talked about her recent work. They kept going on about these trivial things. Even when Shannon had heard the others talk about deeply interesting things, she never felt any particular interest in the actual content of their stories. She was nothing more than a servant, and she had no intention of delving into her masters' lives. She simply wanted them to enjoy their time speaking with her, and would only pretend to listen intently and nod at the right moments. But for some reason, the things George talked about today seemed to catch her interest powerfully. Even things she'd normally ignore felt like they contained a trace of kindness behind the words. For some reason, she wanted to know more things about George, no matter how trivial. So she stared fixedly at him. She thought that as far as looks went, this Ushiromiya George was probably about average. It didn't stick him out. Oh my God, that was Shannon! It didn't stick him out any particular way. Oh, come on. I think he's pretty cute. Oh. But he was diligent, serious, and had a deep prudence which allowed him to understand people's hearts and show concern. But she'd never noticed these things before now. Really? So interesting. She didn't fall in love with him until recently. I thought she had been in love with him for a long time. Interesting. She may not have met him many times, but she'd known his face for many years. Even so, she hasn't noticed once until now. Shannon, embarrassed by her own obliviousness, blushed. George, perhaps thinking that Shannon would listen intently to his stories, kept talking happily and at length about things he'd done and seen. But Jessica didn't miss that slight change in Shannon, so she decided she'd change the conversation to the topic she was sure Shannon was most interested in.
そういやさ、
Oh yeah, come to think of it.
ジョージ兄さん、いい加減に彼女とかはできたわけ？
George Nissan, have you finally gotten a girlfriend or what?
なんだい、やぶから棒に。
Where did that come from?
Normally, that reaction should have been an answer enough. But for some reason, as she was now, Shannon wouldn't be able to understand it unless he said it clearly.
そのジョージ様はお優しいですから、さぞやその表になるだろうと。
George-sama is very nice, so I'm sure, he's very popular.
いや、その。
Well,
よせよシャノン。
quit it, Shannon.
そういう追い詰め方はかえって意地悪だぜ。
Isn't cornering him like that actually pretty mean?
Oh, Jessica has a cute giggle.
私は別に意地悪のつもりは。
I wasn't trying to be mean.
嬉しい勘違いをありがとう。
Well, I'm flattered that you have that mistaken impression of me.
残念だけど、特定の一人の女性とはまだご縁がないよ。
But unfortunately, I still haven't had a relationship with any particular girl.
見ての通り、容姿も並以下だからね。
After all, my looks are below average, as you can see.
女の子を楽しくさせてあげられるような気の利いた話術もないし。
And I can't speak tactfully in any way that can entertain a girl.
そんなことないと思います。
I don't think that's true at all.
それに男性の魅力は容姿では測れないところで決まるんじゃないかと思います。
And I think a man's charm is decided by something that can't be measured by his appearance, but can be measured by something else.
Giggity giggity. No, I'm just kidding. That she would not think like that. Shannon's pure.
だからその
Jeez.
That's why,
ジョージ様はとても魅力的な男性じゃないかと思います。
I think you might be considered a very attractive man, George-sama.
Oh wow, Shannon going for it. Shannon was being uncharacteristically verbose. She hardly ever spoke at such length. George seemed fairly pleased to hear someone applaud his charm like this, but he was just a little surprised at this sudden high praise. Jessica, now sure her guess was spot on, appeared to be barely holding back laughter.
ありがとう、シャノンちゃん。
Thank you, Shannon-chan.
僕に魅力を感じてくれるような寛大な女性に早く巡り合いたいね。
I hope I do bump into a girl who's generous enough to feel attracted to me before long. Oh, you dense motherfucker.
きっと巡り会えると思います。
yes, I'm sure you'll run into one, and maybe right now, actually.
ジョージ様の本当の魅力に気づいている女性はきっといえ、大勢いらっしゃると思いますよ。
I'm sure there's at least one, no, a lot of girls who recognize your real charm.
She probably wanted to say that there was at least one girl very close to him. Shannon avoided saying that much, drawing a final line as a servant.
そうかな。
But really?
さすがに照れるね。
I guess I'm kind of embarrassed. He had probably never been praised this heavily by a girl before. George's face turned just as bright red as Shannon's. These two are so cute! Oh my god! Seriously, how could they be any cuter? Oh my god. As she watched the two of them, Jessica giggled sadistically.
ジョージ兄さんもやがては素敵なパートナーと出会うだろうけどさ。
Well, I'm sure you'll eventually bump into a wonderful partner, George Nissan.
今のままじゃきっと上手にパートナーをエスコートできないと思うぜ。
But I doubt you'll be able to properly escort your partner as you are now, right?
勤勉でいらっしゃるようだけど、そっちのお勉強はからっきしみたいだしよ。
It looks like you're diligent. You've completely abandoned your study of that.
悪かったね。
Sorry about that.
その勉強はこれから少しずつしていくよ。
I'll start studying that bit by bit.
相手もいないのにどうやって？
And how do you plan to do that all by yourself?
恋愛映画でも見る？
Are you gonna watch romance movies or something?
それとも秀吉おじさんに習う？
Or are you gonna learn from Uncle Hideyoshi?
まるで鬼の首でも取ったみたいだな。
Well, you're acting pretty triumphant.
こういう話では男は女の子にかなわないね。
Men are no match for girls when it comes to this sort of thing. Normally, when George and Jessica got together, their parents would say George is diligent and admirable, and Jessica is lazy and rude. I got to see Cannon and Jessica interact more, because I never really got to see her talk about him until after he died. Last time. Guffey Force. So it's probably unbearable fun for Jessica to have their roles finally reversed. George realized this as well, so he resigned himself to being the one getting teased for once.
ジョージ兄さんさえいいならさ、シャノンでちょっと練習してみたら？
So, George Nissan, as long as you're okay with it, why not practice a bit with Shannon?
Oh my god, Jessica! Oh my god, Jessica, you're so cute. Seriously, this is amazing. Oh, you're shipping your own cousin. Oh, that is so cool. Oh,
シ
jeez.
ャノンを一日退屈させずにデートに連れてくんだよ。
It'll be your job to keep Shannon entertained all day on a date.
どうよ？
What do you think?
そんな。
What do you...
お嬢様。
Lady!
When she heard Jessica's audacious plan, Shannon's face turned bright red with approof, and a donut of smoke started to rise from her head. She is like Rena, but less assertive. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shannon is basically Rena, but less assertive. Oh my god. Jeez.
それはとても魅力的な提案だけど、シャノンちゃんに悪いよ。
That's a very tempting plan, but I wouldn't want to burden Shannon-chan.
彼女の貴重な休日を奪うだけじゃない。
It'd just end up wasting one of her precious days off, wouldn't it?
彼女が本当に思いを寄せる人と二人きりで過ごす聖域に僕が割り込んでしまうことになる。
I'd be putting in on that sacred time she should be spending alone with someone she really likes. Of course, Shannon has a boyfriend, don't you, Shannon? You clearly do, right? I mean, you do. Unless, of course, you didn't.
そんな無粋なことはできないね。
I couldn't do something so boorish.
私も、
also,
思い人とかそういう人はいませんので、そういうお気遣いは、無用なのです。
I don't also have a person I have feelings for or anything, so, there's no need to hold back for my sake.
two are a match made in heaven. Seriously. Oh my god, jeez. They are so adorable together. Oh my god. Shannon's blood had all rushed to her head, and it looked like even she didn't know what she was babbling about. Jessica, who knew what Shannon normally was, seemed to be finding this hilarious. She couldn't hide her cackling laughter anymore.
そうなのかい?
Is that true?
シャノンちゃんみたいな可愛い子が独り身なんて信じられないね。
I can't believe a cute girl like you will be single, Shannon-chan.
私、使用人ですから、その、男の方との縁なんてありませんし、その。
I'm a servant, so, of course I don't have any relationship with boys,
ってことは、シャノンも将来素敵な男性を射止めるために。
Which means that if Shannon ever wants a chance at getting herself a wonderful guy,
交際の練習が必要だってことじゃないのかよ。
she needs practice with relationships too, right?
つまり、二人とも互いの思惑は一致するわけだ。
So you both want the same thing.
なるほど、こりゃいいぜ。
Oh, she has a great laugh. Oh, hello, MP. Welcome back. 33 people. That is amazing, you guys. You guys are so cool. Seriously. I love all of you. You know that? You guys are amazing.
Sweet, that'll be perfect.
Jessica irresponsibly cheered the two of them on. I wonder how long this is taking place before the big family meeting. I wonder how many months before this is taking place, because they all look the same, so they're clearly not this isn't years ago or anything. But this could even be a year prior or something like that. By now, even George was hanging his head and turning red.
ジョージ、さっきから呼んでるわよ。
George, I've been calling you to you for a while now.
聞こえないの?
Didn't you hear me? When Eva appeared in what was already an embarrassing situation, both of them got even more flustered. Jessica watched and laughed loudly.
母さん。
Mother!
ごめんよ、話が込み入っちゃっててね。
Sorry, I was so engrossed in our conversation.
気づかなかった。
I didn't notice.
これはエヴァ様。大変失礼しました。
Eva-sama, you have me. Deepest apologies.
若い子たち同士で大層盛り上がってたみたいね。
It looks like you young kids are getting really fired up together.
あなたたちもみんなお年頃だもの。
You're all about that age.
そういう話題が尽きないのもよくわかるわ。
Oh, I know how you kids your age can talk about that sort of thing forever.
嫌ですね。エヴァおばさんだってまだまだお若いじゃないですか。
Come on, you're still young yourself, Aunt Eva.
秀吉おじさんとの馴れ初めを聞かせてくださいよ。
Please tell us how you and Uncle Hideyoshi met.
Yes, I want to know this. I really want to know this.
あらあら、そんなの言えるわけないわよ。
I really got to know how those two got together. Oh my, there's no way I could say that.
本当にみんな若いんだから。
You all really are so young.
それで何、母さん。
So, what is it, Mother?
用があって声をかけたんじゃないの?
You called because you wanted something, right? I'm so sorry, you guys. I gotta take a little bit of a bathroom break right now. I will be back ASAP. Oh god, I drank too much soda. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. See that? I hope that didn't take too long. I think I'm gonna stop at the end of this scene, whenever it ends. So, what is it, Mother? You called because you wanted something, right?
お父さんたちの話が終わったわ。
Your father and the rest have finished talking.
おじいさまにあなたの話をするからいらっしゃい。
We're going to talk to grandfather about you, so come on.
僕の話？
About me?
何の話かな？
What could that be? I bet it's about marrying him off to somebody. I bet George is going to be betrothed to somebody. And, that's why Shannon is going to get so desperate to try to find the gold. I bet that's it.
今みんなでしてたのと同じ
Yup!
話よ。
Yup. The same thing you were all talking about just now.
ほら、例の話。
You know what I mean, right?
あの話かい。
Oh, that.
別におじいさまに話すようなことじゃないんじゃないかな。
That isn't really something we need to talk to grandfather about, right?
何の話だよ。
What's going on?
まさかジョージ兄さん誰かと結婚するの？
Wait, George Nissan, are you getting married?
それはおめでとうございます。
Congratulations! God damn it!
違うよ。
No.
特定の女性はいないってさっき言ったじゃないか。
Didn't I just say I didn't have a particular woman who I was interested in?
威張ることじゃないでしょ。
That isn't something to brag about, is it?
まったく。
Good grief. Eva smiled bitterly, looking a little exasperated.
わかった。
Oh, I got it.
ジョージ兄さんあれでしょ。お見合いだ。
George Nissan is one of those, right? Umiai, a marriage meeting.
お見合いですか？
A marriage meeting, you say?
まあね。
Well, yeah. Yep, that's what I thought. He's gonna be betrothed to somebody, isn't he? Yep, that's probably what's happening. Surely, as a man, George wanted to find a partner by himself and bring her home with him. So he seemed he thought it a bit pathetic to meet his partner for the first time in a marriage meeting arranged by his parents.
お見合いというのはもっと年齢が成熟してからするものじゃないのかな。
Shouldn't marriage meetings be done at a more mature age? Isn't he in his early 20s? I think that's a good age.
僕はまだ一人前になったって自覚すらないというのに。
Especially, like, maybe not to get married right away, but, like, you know, to meet somebody. I think that's a good age to meet and get to know somebody. For a couple of years, at least, before marrying. I still don't feel like I've become a full-fledged adult. There's a typo here, by the way. And full-fledged adult, that should be a full-fledged adult, yeah.
もちろん、即結納即結婚なんて焦る気は全然ないのよ。
Of course, we have no desire to rush into immediate engagement or marriage, right?
親睦を深めて、年齢的にもう少し落ち着いてから籍を入れる形でも問題ないの。
Hello, PDI? There's nothing wrong with deepening your friendship first, and then having her move to our family register after you've gotten older and settled down. Judging by Eva's forceful attitude and George's non-committal one, the others could catch a glimpse of the story behind this marriage meeting. They didn't know who George was supposed to be meeting, but it was surely someone who would profit Eva's family in a business sense. I think you mean in the 21st century. I guess so, yeah. Jeez. I'm so confused. Never mind, Titos. Oh, by the way, welcome to the stream, Titos. Oh, never mind, you said stuff before. I'm sorry, I don't think I welcomed you before. I'm sorry if I forgot to earlier. The very fact that they'd be satisfied with a mere engagement to deepen the relationship between two families, rather than immediate marriage, made it feel almost like a political maneuver. Exactly, it feels like one of those things in like ancient times where the prince of one country marries the princess of another to secure a military or political alliance.
結婚はね、好きになってからするものじゃないの。
You see, marriage isn't something you should enter into only after you start liking someone.
してから慣れることよ。
You marry first, and then you adjust. Truly, that is the root of all healthy relationships.
感情だけで結婚すると必ず後悔する。
If you marry based purely on emotions, you'll always end up regretting it.
身元のしっかりした人を生涯の伴侶に選んで、それから愛情を築いていくのも決して間違ったことではないの。
There's certainly nothing wrong with choosing a person with a secure background for your partner in life and then developing your affection later.
エヴァおばさん、それじゃ秀吉おじさんに悪いですよ。
Aunt Eva, isn't that kind of rude to Uncle Hideyoshi?
私はあの人のこと大好きよ。
I love that man.
いつまでも一緒にいて人生を共にしていきたい。
I want to always be with him and to live my life by his side.
エヴァ様、素晴らしいです。
Eva-sama, it's wonderful.
本当にご立派です。
Truly splendid.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
でもその気持ちは二人で夫婦をしていくうちに育んだものよ。
But we built up those feelings while we were husband and wife. You see? Well, Eva, you got really lucky, if that's
そ
the
して
case.
今の私たちより未来の私たちの方がもっともっと仲良しだと信じてる。
And I believe that in the future, we will be much, much closer than we are now.
私は夫婦はそういうものがいいと思ってるの。
I think that's what's best for a married couple. Well, Eva, that worked for you, but that's not necessarily going to work and probably wouldn't for most people. It's great that it worked out for you, Eva, but I don't think you should force it on other people if they don't think the same way, especially. Jeez.
だからって好きでもない相手と結婚してもいいって論法にはならないと思うけどな。
Still, I don't think that you can use that to argue that it's okay to marry someone you don't even like.
だからって好きな相手なら誰と結婚してもいいという論法にはならないわ。
But it also doesn't mean that it's okay to marry anyone, as long as you like them.
結婚は一瞬。
It only takes an instant to get married.
でもその後の夫婦生活はずっとずっと長いの。
But your life as a married couple will last a long, long time after that.
だから一時の感情に任せず慎重に相手を探すべきなの。
So you should search with prudence and avoid making decisions based on momentary emotions.
そしてそれは人生経験の未熟なあなたよりお母さんたちの方がうまくやれるとは思わない？
Don't you think a matter like this would be better handled by us, rather than a person lacking in life experience such as yourself?
それはそうかもしれないけど。
That may be true, but
あなたは私の自慢の一人息子よ。
I'm proud of you, my only son.
どこへ出しても恥ずかしくないくらい立派に成長してくれたわ。
You've grown magnificently, and I'm sure you'll do us proud no matter where you go.
バトラ君は席を抜け、あなたが今やお父様の血を引く唯一の男孫。
And now the Battler-kun has left the family register. You are father's only male grandchild carrying his blood.
あなたにふさわしい相手は慎重に選ばなくてはならない。
We must prudently choose a fitting partner for you. As everyone related to the Uchiha-Miya family knew, Eva adored George immensely. But that didn't mean she had pampered him. She had been strict with him and had raised him into a wonderful boy who wouldn't betray her expectations. That was why she treasured him so.
あなたの相手は決して母さんたちの損得で決めてなんかいないわ。
Your partner certainly won't be selected based on your parents' profit and
あ
loss.
なたにふさわしい本当に素晴らしい女性に母さんが合わせてあげる。
I'll bring you a suitable and truly wonderful woman. Oh boy. Yep, I can totally see why Shannon was so desperate. Exactly, it said in the beginning she tried to grasp love. And it makes sense that what she would do is to try to find the gold for herself. Because then that would make her completely eligible to marry George. And Eva would probably push for it in that case.
今はあなたの中にある青臭い若さがそれを疎むかもしれない。
At this moment, your immaturity might make this seem unpleasant to you.
でもこれだけは母さんの言うことを聞きなさい。
But if you are going to take my advice on anything, listen to me now.
私があなたのためを思わなかったことが一度でもある？
Have I ever failed to act in your best interest?
それはないけど。
No, you haven't.
今はそれで結構よ。
That's enough for now.
さあ行きましょう。
So, let's
お
go.
父様を待たせてるわよ。
We're keeping father waiting.
急いで屋敷に行きなさい。
Hurry to the mansion.
じゃあごめんね二人とも。
Well, sorry you two.
また後で。
See you later. Oh god, jeez. George bowed to the two of them, and after bowing once more to Shannon, he dashed off to the mountain.
じゃあおばさんも行くわね。
I'll be going with him.
楽しい話を打ち切っちゃってごめんねジェシカちゃん、シャノンちゃん。
Forgive me for interrupting such an entertaining conversation. Jessica-chan, Shannon-chan?
いえいえ、
No, no.
気にしないでください。
Please, don't worry about it.
じゃあシャノン、
Come on, Shannon.
私たちは行こうぜ。
Let's go.
はい。
Yes. Bye, you cock-blocking bitch.
大丈夫よ。
It's okay.
ジェシカちゃんだってきっとそのうち素敵な出会いがあるわよ。
I'm sure you'll meet someone wonderful soon, too, Jessica-chan.
ジェシカちゃんにふさわしい素敵な方がね。
A wonderful person suitable for you.
私と同程度ってことは成績の悪い男かな。
So if he's at the same level as me, ha! You need a guy with shit grades?
なんだかうぜえぜ。
That kind of pisses me off.
もちろんシャノンちゃんにもね。
And of course you too, Shannon-chan.
あなたにふさわしい素敵な男性がきっと現れるわよ。
I'm sure that a wonderful man suitable for you will appear.
Yes.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
Exactly, Pika Blue. We need that. We need the last member of the Uchiha clan here. Jeez. As Eva giggled and smiled, she approached Shannon's ear with a hand over her mouth, as though she was trying to tell her a secret. Oh no! Oh god! Prepare to enter Ultra Bitch mode. Oh god. Oh god.
使用人風情のあなたにぴったりの相手がきっと見つかるわよ。
I'm sure you'll find a perfect match for a lowly servant like yourself.
義務教育に行かせてもらった恩を忘れて。
Have you forgotten to be grateful for your education?
身の程を知りなさい。
Know your place!
そんなつもりは。私。
That's not really meant.
ジョージはお父様の血を引く孫の中では嫡男に当たるのよ。
George is the eldest grandson carrying father's
ひ
blood.
ょっとしたら未来の後ろ宮家を背負うことになるかもしれない人。
He's a person who may bear the burden of the Ushiramiya family someday in the future.
その期待に応えるためにたくさんの勉強を重ねて素晴らしい大学に入り素晴らしい成績を残しているわ。
To answer to that expectation, he has studied tirelessly, entered a wonderful college, and is getting wonderful grades.
そんなジョージと無資格無教養な使用人風情が釣り合うと本気でお思い。
Did you really think you could snatch George away? You uneducated, incompetent, unqualified, uncultured servant! Oh, God. Yep, I was completely right. Ultra bitch mode. Why don't you go fuck off, Eva? Those malicious words all poured into Shannon's ear without spilling a drop. To Shannon, it was like cold water was being poured in there.
私はそんなつもりは。
I shouldn't mean.
By the way, I am sorry for giving Eva and Beatrice the same voice, but seriously, you gotta admit their voices are even really similar in the actual with the actual voice actors here. I don't think I'm a good enough amateur to differentiate them. Jeez. Oh God, James. Oh, jeez. This was all whispered to Shannon in secret. And with the same smile as before. Jessica, who could only see Eva's expression, didn't think it was anything other than Eva telling Shannon some embarrassing story about love. When their secret conversation ended, Eva patted Shannon's shoulders as though she was urging her on.
大丈夫よ。
Don't worry.
あなたにぴったりのお相手がきっと見つかるから。
I'm sure you'll find a perfect match for a partner.
ね。
Right?
じゃあね、ジェシカちゃん。
Well, Kyrie seems like a good mom, MP. Kyrie seems like the best mom we've seen here. Jeez. Okay, Jessica-chan.
また後でね。
See you later.
はい、また後で。
Yeah, see you later.
秀吉おじさんとの話、その時聞かせてくださいね。
And make sure you tell me about you and Uncle Hideyoshi next time.
いやよ。
No way. Eva laughed loudly and headed back to the entrance hall, behind Jessica, who was cheerfully waving her hand. Oh, welcome to the stream, Gias Guy. I love Code Gias too. Behind Jessica, who was cheerfully waving her hand, Shannon reflected very, very deeply on those words of Eva's about knowing her place. Oh yeah, that's right, Natsuhi. Yeah, Natsuhi is a good mom too. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot. I'm so sorry, Natsuhi, for forgetting about you for a bit. Natsuhi is a great mom, even though she can be strict. She is good. I think she's strict, but she's very hard on herself as well. She's not a bad person at all, Natsuhi. She's just really, she's in this environment, that's this really unhealthy environment. Exactly, Apparition. I was just about to say, I think this is a good place to stop. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm going to Alright, so it looks like we're going to Shannon's perspective here. Okay, guys. Yeah, it's pretty late. This one went on a bit longer than usual. Yeah, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Oh yeah, Natsui is amazing. I forgot about her for a second. Okay, so... Yeah, everybody's telling me to stop here. Yeah, it does seem like a good place to stop. Yeah. So, 2 days from now, we'll continue right where we left off here. So until then, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You are all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.